We've got Mr. Igor Stimac, the head coach of the Indian football team. Coach, obviously a difficult result, especially with the context of the table. What changed for you out there?
The result is not difficult, it's unpleasant. I need to say, sorry, in front of my staff, my players. We did many things good today, but also some things were very poor, and that was costly for us. Conceded 2 goals after being in control most of the game. But there are some points in the game when we give something away and then there is a chance for the opposition, then as a team we are frozen for 5-6 minutes at least, which is inexplicable, you know. So obviously.
Okay, we'll take a show of hands for questions.
Coach, do you realistically still feel we can qualify for the round 3?
Of course I feel we can qualify, and I told you at the press conference prior to this, we're going to be a different team after the long camp, definitely, you know. You could see that half of our players are not bringing that intensity which is needed to keep the game going on. And I cannot change that in 5 days. I'm sorry. I need to repeat myself again and again and again. I hope you all remember all these players from June and July and May. They are the same players, but they cannot bring the same intensity to the game. And Afghanistan is not a better team than Kuwait and Lebanon and the teams we defeated and dominated and all that. So it's about the intensity of work you can obtain during certain period of time, which can help the players maintain the self-confidence at the level needed for such games and suppress that pressure which is coming along with such games when you need to win, you know. But obviously we're going to hope that the game from tonight, Kuwait-Qatar, will go our way, and then start working really hard and preparing everything for May and June, and hopefully make things right. I mean, draw or lose, it was practically the same, you know. Draw or loss doesn't change much, but it would be nicer if we finished 1-1, obviously. It would be even nicer if we kept 1-0. But that's less important now. Most important thing is how we're gonna get out to the point where we want to be, because it's not only about trying to qualify to the 3rd round. It's about what we're going to do there when we get there. That's the main point. We lost 1 match ball, you know. We're going to have another one in June, and we need to use it. Otherwise, we're going to stay where we were in last 8 years, qualifying against Myanmar and Guam and all these teams which are there. Yeah.
Next question.
Coach, sorry, here, which one? Coach, I tried to ask something similar yesterday also. I just want to know is that my reading is that probably you are not on the same page with the players. Maybe the intensity isn't the same. Either maybe you are not getting the 100% with them, and maybe if you get a longer camp in June.
Stop it, please.
The drop in intensity is kind of difficult to explain.
When you say such a thing, not on the same page with the players, that's a harsh word. So please, I would kindly ask you not to use these words, because all my team, myself and the players are from the very first day on the same page. Do not even think about that, you know. And we are together in wins, in draws, in losses, like we are tonight. So it hurts, it's unpleasant, it's not easy. Believe me, I hate losing much more than I love winning, if you can understand that. But it is what it is. The only way out is hard work. That's it.
Next question is over there.
Sir, right after the triple substitution, do you think a momentary lapse of concentration, failure to clearly clear the ball, that really turned the game on its head? That triple substitution, after that non-serious, defending.
There were few critical situations during the game. We warned about one which destroyed us tonight. Farid, number 20, destroyed our centre backs on a long balls. I mean, it's when you speak about losing a game in such a way, then you need to be worried. How you cannot handle long balls against one player who is there and always with the same way winning the ball against two centre backs. That was the biggest problem we had tonight. They were not coming at us with 5, 6, 7, 8 great passes. No. 90% of the cases they were coming at us with the long balls from the back, and Farid was able to hold that ball every time against our three players. He was between three of our players. We didn't find a way. We warned our players, we told them what to do. Don't go wrestle with him. Try to drop a little bit, get in front of him, one in front, one behind, but we still didn't do it. We still didn't manage it. So we need to learn these things. The other point is, we opened the game brilliantly, you know, and missing the open goal from 5 yards or 6 yards at the beginning of the game, once again, was costly to us. But then again, we opened the score from the penalty. Never mind, it's a penalty. Then you need to rise in confidence. Then you need to show certain attitude which will bring your opponent down. Let's not start giving simple passes away to the opponent and lift up their game. And that's what's happening to us.
So do you think, despite having possession, we were not able to create much, scoring shots on goal?
Even when we create, in the first phase you need to bring the ball over the half line. In the second phase, you need to prepare the areas from which you're going to execute either a good cross or shot on goal. But you could see tonight, even when we come to a positions, when we have situations where we can shoot, we pass ball back. We run away from situations, and that's the same old story which was hunting us for many years. You know. We don't have many players in our team who are taking shots from outside the box also. So it's not easy.
Coach, you have been talking about this India's inability to, or players' inability to decide in the attacking third. So it was not something that was happening prior. So what is that is going wrong? Or what is?
Can you just put the question simple?
In the attacking third, the things are not working out. So it was not there previously. So what is hampering their work in the attacking third?
Same again, same answer always. Drill, repetitions. Simple as that. These are same players which played with us in May, June. Same.
Next question, Ashit.
Coach, in the second half, after the goal, Afghanistan's goal, the fans in the stands were making their displeasure known towards you. The fans in the stands, they were making their displeasure known towards you. Did you make note of it? What do you make of it, Dave?
I don't understand what they were saying.
They were chanting Stimac out.
Somebody instructing that, so I appreciate that, but I have a mission to fulfill here.
Sir, I have a added question with that. Sir, Indian
Just a
team,
second.
Indian team.
Only few months back, that was absolutely different story. I have certain opinion about that and will not comment that. I will finish my job until June here, and I told you that yesterday also. Until then, we don't need to discuss that.
Are you talking about the fans or?
No, I'm talking generally. I will finish my job until June, and then we're gonna see where we stand.
So my added question is that from Asian Games, the Indian team is not good at hiking flags after winning or losing. That don't mind. And today in Assam there is a festival, Holi festival. People have left that festival to support the Indian team, and today that same thing happened. Why it is not happening, sir?
We are putting same questions and same answers are coming.
We'll move to the next question. Yes.
Coach, very simple question. Do you feel you were tactically outbeat today?
No, I don't. When you concede goals from the individual mistakes, then that's got nothing to do with the tactical work. You know, most of the games we were looking good. Most of the game we were in control of the game. So I don't see any tactical problem there in that regard, you know. Being defeated from the penalty like we conceded penalty, you know, it's another story. These things shouldn't happen to us. We have enough experience already in these situations. We shouldn't concede these penalties, such goals. You know. It's too easy. We work so hard to score one goal. So hard. We need 4 or 5 clear chances to score one goal. So which means that we are creating chances. We had enough chances today to win the game. In more than enough. But we didn't win it. I cannot go on the pitch to score goals for our players. I can't. I would say to you, I accept the problem and I accept tactical problems if we are not creating chances, if we are not playing nice football, progressive football, if we are not having it mentioned, I would accept responsibility without any problem, you know. But even tonight we played some beautiful football, you know. But silly goals, still conceding, silly goals. You can concede silly goals against Australia, against South Korea, not against Afghanistan.
Last 2 questions. We have a show of hands. You had a question? Yeah, there.
Coach, did you miss? Are you missing any names in the squad?
Of course we are missing. Of course I miss Sandhu. Of course I miss Sandhu. You know how much he means to our defenders, to our boys there, and how much stability he brings there. He's not with us, so what are we going to speak about that? He's not there. Someone needs to step up, cover his position, you know.
Sir, were you overconfident that team? Was it overconfident?
No. Never. Boys were very, very calm, very humble, very patient last couple of days, working really hard on everything, so no overconfidence was seen there. Some of them were sad for not starting the game, but there is always a point to prove when you enter the pitch. So I think that we were somehow handicapped tonight with 3 early bookings. It didn't help us at all, you know. I don't mind Brandon, but 2 players from the back 4 line were booked too early. And that was kind of a risk for us, so we started thinking either to make changes in that back line, at least to change one of the players, but then again, Subasic was giving us so much confidence in passing and he was so stable and composed on the ball in the first half, so we said we're going to take risk with him in the second half also. So we didn't make these changes, but it was not easy for them to play with the bookings.
Last question.
Coach, I just want to ask, it's a difficult situation, but possible to still qualify for the 3rd round, which means you have to stay positive, obviously. So, if you haven't met your players yet, if you're going to meet them, what is going to be your message? Because you're going to have a break and then regroup in June.
Well, we had a meeting with the players, quiet meeting, low tone. You know, losses are part of our life. It's simple as that. They need to look forward. I explained to them what is expecting them in May. They will all need to come to the camp raising the level of the fitness level, which was last time sent to them. We're gonna raise the bar now. And whoever doesn't come with expected level of fitness, he will be sent home. And we're gonna start working. Most probably we're gonna have 2 weeks in Odisha preparation and then final week in Kolkata if we are playing the game there. And that's our plan for now. So they need to make sure that they work really hard for the rest of the season, to stay away from injuries also, and that's it. And listen, yes, we lost the game, of course. I accept the responsibility. I'm the coach at the end of the day. But we are second in our group. And look what we are creating. We are not playing poor football. We are playing decent football. We need much more support as a team, as a unit, to provide more. But once again, it's same as I said 2 days ago, 2 days back, we're gonna qualify. Thank you very much.
I'm afraid that's all we have time for. Thank you everyone for the questions. Thank you.
India versus Afghanistan. First of all, congratulations to both coach and Sharif Mukhammad for the victory today. Sir, please settle down. Thank you. I'll start with one question to each of you and then throw the floor open for questions from the media. Coach, just describe the scene that we were all hearing from your dressing room right now, just beside us.
No, just raw emotion and delight and passion, to be honest. We've worked really, really hard over the, let's call it 14 days, if you like. We've had some incredible travel. I don't know exactly what it is, with staff and players, 16, 17 different countries all coming together in ABBA. You know, it couldn't have been any more difficult. Trying to book flights, trying to speak to general secretaries and travel agents. You know, I think it's not too far off 350 flights that we've had to try and organise. It's a logistical nightmare. And then obviously we have to prepare to play against India. They're a really good side. 102 in the world a few weeks ago, 117 now. Not sure where they'll be after this. But really fit, all passionate, patriotic, and they have good players. They have a good little system. And we knew we had to be at our best, so we knew we had to do our work off the field really due diligently. You know, we had to prepare properly, we had to prepare better than them, we had to eat better than them, we had to travel better than them, all these little details. And then we have to bring all these players together and provide a platform of content and a platform of team spirit. And then the lads have grasped it, they've enjoyed it, embraced it. And you've seen what happened today. You know, I thought it was unlucky at 0-0 in the first game. We could have easily won that if we took our chances. And even at half-time at 1-0, you know, I knew we would score. You know, I never felt under pressure. I never felt in trouble. I always believed in the boys, and I thought we thoroughly got what we deserved.
Sharif, just describe to us what was happening on the pitch when you scored the goal.
When I scored the goal?
Yes.
Yeah. This game, big game for us today. Nobody know how much problem we have just 3 months before, and for this short time, I say thank you, coach. He changed many things, and it's like this game, this win, history win for us. We win India and home. And when I scored the second goal, we like I don't know what I feel, but I'm like, my mind is off. I just wait last whistle, and I'm too happy. Sorry for my English.
Okay, we'll take questions. Can we see a raise of hands? Yeah.
Coach, realistically speaking, do you believe after this win today you can get a result against Kuwait at least?
If I'm being completely honest right now, Kuwait are, you know, a big level in front of us. You know, they're top 50 in the world. They have some incredible players. You know, the Qatar League and all the other leagues that they play in, you know, are fantastic. We're talking about a team that hosted the World Cup not so long ago. You know, there was an 8, maybe even a 10-year plan to, you know, through the Aspire Academy, to the way that they prepare and the players that they've put into process so they didn't get embarrassed in the World Cup, which they didn't. And that's, you know, the aim for all of Asia. Teams like that can invest, that can go forward. They're a massive team, but, you know, nothing's impossible in football. We certainly won't be going there to get beat. But we have 2 games of 6 points to play for. I don't know realistic what we'll need. We'll probably need a few results to go for us, but to be honest, we're not thinking anywhere near that far ahead. What we'll do now is we'll enjoy this night. We'll enjoy the next week or so before we start thinking about that, because we have worked so hard, like I said, and now it's time to just take your foot off the pedal, enjoy, relax a little bit, get together with the boys, and then we'll all go off to our homes and we'll start thinking in a week's time of how we can possibly do something against Qatar and Kuwait. But let's really enjoy this because we deserve it.
Yes. Ashley, credit to your side. Well done. Thoroughly deserved. There's two sides to it. Of course, Afghanistan played really well, stayed in the game after 0-0 and took their chance in the second half. If you had to critically analyze India as an opposition in this game, where do you think India sort of allowed you to come back into the game?
I mean, the scoreline suggests we were allowed to come back, but I believe that we was always dominant in that game. Even 1-0 down, I thought they scored against the run of play. They had a couple of chances early doors when obviously the crowd and they start fast, which we knew, and few of our players are maybe a little bit nervous or getting themselves into the game. But after the first 5 minutes, I thought we controlled the game well. We were finding the spaces, the tactics and the game plan that we had went to plan, and our out of possession went to plan. So sometimes, I feel that I wouldn't look at India and say they've done anything wrong. I just look at what we've done right, and I thought we were really, really well organised. We were hard to play against. We tried to cover the spaces and counteract their strengths, and our game plan worked. And it just shows you, if you work hard and you have a plan and you trust what you're doing, and the players trust you as well because the spirit's right and everyone's buying into what we're doing, then things like this happen. So I don't think we came back into the game. I thought we was always the dominant one. We was always the ones on the front foot. We were always the ones trying to win, and we was always the ones asking the most questions. And the stats will tell you that 12 shots of ours to 7 of theirs, 5 on target for us. 5 shots on target is a good amount for us as well against a good Indian side. And we were asking all the questions, and I thought we just got what we deserved.
Coach, do you think India, despite having more of the possession, were totally uncreative, created nothing out of that, any number of shots on goal? And secondly, the triple substitution, right after that, you equalized. Do you think the India had a momentary lapse of concentration which allowed you to come back?
No, I don't. India have their own tactics, to be honest. They make their own substitutions, and that's down to their coach. I would never try and post-analyse what they've done. I'm just concerned about what we did, and I just thought we did everything I asked. Like I say, out possession, we worked really hard, and we had a pattern, we had a game plan, a style, and going forward, we also had a style and a way of playing. And I just thought it was well done to us. I won't disrespect Igor Stimac. I think he's done a fantastic job. He's been here 5 years. People may criticise him for this result, but he'll have his own reasons and whatever, and that's down to him. He's a good coach. He's proven that over his 5-year reign. He's improved the Indian side. People may not disagree, but there's good things going on in this country, and I'm sure he's proud of what he's produced over 5 years. But that's not for me to say. All I'm bothered about is my team and what we've done in such a short space of time, and we're starting to improve and go forward, and hopefully now we can build on this.
We'll take a show of hands for the next question. Yeah.
Coach, you've won a lot of trophies here in India, and you've coached in this part of the world a lot in the past recent years. How high do you rate this victory today compared to all the success you've got?
To be honest, it's an incredible victory. I think Amir was saying Afghanistan have never won in India, so that tells you how big it is and how historic and important it was for us. I kind of class this very similar to what happened at Bangalore FC my first year. We had a disjointed side. We had players that were playing for peanuts, 20, 30,000 rupees a month. We had a small budget, and it just shows you that the right preparation you can create history or you can get good results. I've always trusted my ability and my staff's. That's proven again tonight. We can shape a team, we can win football matches. But every win is big, to be honest. Wins are few and far between, especially away from home. I think statistics will tell you 20-25% of games are won away from home. So this is a football match that we've won, and we're delighted. We'll enjoy, and then we'll sit back, we'll come back down to earth, and we'll try and keep moving forward and improving.
Next question. Will you raise your hands?
Okay, thank you, coach, and thank you, Sharif, and congratulations again on the win. Best of luck for the rest of the qualifiers.
Thank you.